Good morning, YouTube. This is Dash and Granny coming at you. Today is Monday, the 26th of August. I didn't fill up, but I got gas this morning. It was $2.83 a gallon. I'm out here at my parking spot at the Bojangles, and we're going to wait and see if we get a decent order today. Hopefully we'll have another great day. Nothing so far, but that doesn't mean anything. So as soon as I get something great, I will let you know, or if I get something bad. Alright, YouTube, it's 7:56 and I've just picked up my first order of the morning, so it's been pretty slow. It is a Lowe's hardware pickup, and this traffic this morning, this traffic this morning on Main Street is horrible. Horrible. But it's a 8-mile drive, and I am dashing by the hour this week again to see how this does. So as soon as I get to my drop-off, if I can fight this traffic and get over there, 8 miles across town, it's going to take me 11 minutes, it says, to get over there. But with this traffic, I don't see it. I'll let you know how much it pays. Alright guys, I'm back over here parking at Bojangles. It's a pretty slow morning. I've only done 3 orders, and that's $19.25. So it's not great, but I mean, you know, we'll keep at it until I get too hot. It's going to be 91 degrees today. So anyway, better turn my radio down. I got in trouble last week for I had my radio playing in the background, and when I posted my video, it said copyright infringement. So I had to take care of that. But anyway, I'm going to sit here and wait for a good order, and I'll be back with you shortly. YouTube, I picked up my Chick-fil-A No Issues. If you're going to pick up at Chick-fil-A this time, do it. But, yep, it's going to China Grove, folks. I'm going down the interstate, and it says I'll be there in 13 minutes.
Turn left onto Margaret's Way, then turn left onto North Arlington Street.
So, we shall see. In this Mustang, I don't know if y'all can hear that bass, but that's just, it's a young lady, and she is just busting it out. And I am not big on the bass. It upsets my stomach. Actually, it makes me nauseous to hear.
Turn left onto North Arlington Street, then turn left onto East Innes Street.
It's just me. And I know a lot of people love it, but that boom, 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 it just vibrates down in my core, and I just... Anyway, that's
Turn left onto East Innes Street.
That's just a Dash and Granny. My grandsons love their bass. I just can't. I can't. Okay? I just can't. But anyway, this is going to be a long ride out in the country, people. I have a feeling. And if I get up in China Grove, y'all know what's going to happen. I'm going to be stuck in China Grove, and I'm going to have to hit the Peeler Road truck stop. But that's okay. As long as I'm making money, I don't care. Yep. It wasn't her. It was just... That bass wasn't coming from the Mustang. It was coming from this white van behind me. Okay. I just hear it thumping, and I just can't. You know, I don't know if y'all can hear it on the video, but it's... To me, you can't understand. Once you get your bass that high, you don't even know what kind of music you're listening to. It's just boom, boom, boom. But, again, that's Dash and Granny. She's old. She's old, and she likes to hear the lyrics to her music. Anyway, let's get on the interstate here, and I'll talk to you shortly. Alright, going to deliver this. Be right back. directions to Walmart Supercenter in Salisbury.
Getting directions to Walmart Supercenter.
Okay, guys.
Starting route to Walmart Supercenter.
Had to stop and smell
Head
the
west on
roses.
Hallmark Circle, then turn left onto Hallmark Estates Drive.
So whenever I get out here in this area and I have to dash my way back to where my side of town, I use Walmart as a central location.
At the stop sign,
set
turn left onto Hallmark Estates
Apple
Drive.
Maps to get me back there, and like I said, most of the time I don't make it back there. But we'll see if I do this time.
In half a mile, turn right onto Grace Church Road.
That one paid $6.75. So I'm thinking I've made about $30. I don't think that this went on there yet.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
So I think I'm about at $32. Chickens. I love my chickens. I used to have a bunch of chickens. We used to have, and there's a skunk right here, I'm sorry y'all, but
At the stop sign, turn right onto Grace Church Road.
thank God you ain't got smell-o-vision there. But, yeah, we used to have, me and my husband, before he had a stroke, we had some goats, and we had
At the next stop sign, turn
about
right.
50 chickens that we had, and we used to sell eggs at the farmer's market. And since he had his stroke, I couldn't take care of all those animals. Plus, we have 6 dogs and a parrot. So that was just too much. He did have 3. He had 3 parrots, Amazon parrots, and that we inherited. They kind of like fell into our lap. And
At the stop sign,
I told
turn
him, I
right
said, you
onto
got to pick
Roseman
one of
Road.
these parrots, and the other 2 we're going to have to rehome. We're going to have to, because I can't do it. We hadn't had the other 2 very long, so we just rehomed them. Yep, there we go. Hey Siri, in
Head
navigation.
east on Grace Church Road toward Roseman Road, then turn right onto Roseman Road.
I told you
Turn
guys
right
I
onto
wouldn't make
Roseman
it out of
Road.
here, and
Continue on Roseman Road for 2 miles.
we are picking up at the McDonald's on Peeler Road at the truck stops. Which, you know what, I've just resigned myself. I don't mind driving in the country, so I'm just going to chill. I'm going to drive in the country today. I'm going to take these long rides because what else am I going to do, you know? I keep trying, it keeps saying I'm finding orders back to your zone. Finding orders back to your zone. But we don't know. We don't know if it's going to take me back to the zone or not. It looks like I'm going to get back on the interstate. It's trying to get me there, but then when I get an order, it's at Peeler Road, then it takes me away, and then it takes me right back. Anyway, I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, just picked up here at the McDonald's. Pretty smooth. Sometimes you have a hard time getting there.
Head northeast toward Peeler Road.
To wait on you at this location.
Turn left onto Peeler Road.
In their defense, it's really, really busy.
Head southeast on Peeler Road toward Lane
And
Parkway.
she's trying to tell me I got to make a U-turn, and I know that, okay? So, anyway, I'm headed back to China Grove, apparently about 4 miles away. So back down the interstate, I guess. Let's see if it takes me back down the interstate.
Head northwest on Peeler Road. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto the Peeler Road ramp.
Yep.
Turn left onto the Peeler Road ramp.
Yep, it's taking me back down the interstate. And sometimes this area, the GPS,
In a quarter mile, merge onto
will
I-85
get
south.
confused in this area because you have to make a U-turn there, and it doesn't know that. And it thinks I'm going the wrong way. So, here we go, back to China Grove. Oh, China Grove. If that's not copyrighted, I might try to tag it in. Because the last 3 deliveries I've made have been into China Grove, y'all. So, we're just going to go up to the next intersection, exit, and we're going to get off there. We're just making a circle at these 2 exits. That's what we're doing today. Actually,
Continue on I-85 south for a half mile.
we're going up 2 exits.
In a half mile, take exit 70 for Webb
One
Road.
exit. So we're just making an exit here on the, we're making a circle here on these 2 exits from the interstate. Up one side, down the other. Up one side, down the other. The pass-through deliveries.
Take exit 70.
Yep, back to China Grove we go. So,
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Webb Road.
I will catch you after this one. It is trying to get me back to my area, but it's not being too successful, so we'll see.
Turn left onto Webb Road.
Alright guys, we're here dropping off the Mickeys. I put they gave me a cute little box to carry it in, and then the drinks are in a separate bag.
Starting route to Walmart Supercenter.
Okay.
Head north on Meanius Road, then turn left onto Mount Hope Church Road.
Alright guys. I am going to attempt to make it back to my home thing. Y'all wish me luck. Whew. It's getting warm out here. It's 75 degrees. Which if this was as warm as it got, it'd be fine, but it ain't.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Mount Hope Church Road.
I'm going to try to tell myself that it's fall, whether it's fall or not, and then maybe it'll stay cooler. What do y'all think? Maybe I should get me a pumpkin spice latte to make me feel like I'm actually in the fall, so I'll be cooler.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto Ed Weaver's Road.
And they've got a pretty little wicker patio set here for free. I'm half tempted to stop and pick it up. But where would I put it? You know, I'm trying to downsize because we are going to be moving into the RV soon. And even though I really don't have to downsize that much because I can just leave everything in the house for my daughter as far as furniture and pots and pans and stuff, I don't need to add nothing to it. I found my septic tank lid this weekend because our house is older. It was put there in the early 80s, and
Turn right onto Ed Weaver's Road. Then take a slight left turn onto Leach Road.
so I know that the
In a quarter mile, take a
septic
slight
tank was
left turn
pumped
onto Leach Road.
right before we moved in, but that's been about 10 or 11 years, so it's time for it to be pumped again. And I called the septic tank people. I said, I don't know if I can find my lid where I thought it was. We dug down and
Take a slight left turn onto Leach Road.
because it was a little dip there. And so me and my grandson dug down, and he goes, ain't nothing here but my concrete.
In about 1
Mama."
mile, turn left onto
And
Webb
my
Road.
other oldest grandson, he's 18, he says, that's the septic tank, y'all. That's the septic tank. I'm like, oh yes, that does make sense, you know. So I went out there and dug a little more, and I found a handle to it. It's not but about the hole. There was already a hole there where they dug it before, so I'm gonna add a riser to it. I know y'all don't need to talk about poop, but that's what we're talking about. But I'm gonna add a riser and put a lid on flush with the ground so that I'll know where it's at, and then it's going to cost $450 to get it pumped, or
At the next
thereabouts.
stop
That's the
sign,
first place
turn
I
left.
called. The first place I called said $450, so I'm going to check somewhere else and see if it can, you know, be cheaper. So I'm getting estimates now because that's going to have to be done. And if I get the riser put in before it's flushed, then I can.
At the stop sign, turn left
I already
onto
have
Webb
my
Road.
sewage
Then
hooked up
turn
there
right
for
to merge onto
the
I-85 North.
RV when I get in. And the water hookup, I had a faucet on the back side of my house, and about 3 years ago, I had to call a plumber out because it was leaking, and
Turn right to merge onto I-85 North.
I just said, you know, just take it out, just straight pipe it because it was cheaper at the time. And then last year I had them put a faucet at my pump house in the front yard. So I could hook the RV there, but it'd take an awful lot of hose. Worst comes to worst, that's what I'll do. But he said anytime I wanted that faucet put back, just call him. It would be a couple $100.
In about 3.5
He said less than
miles, take
200.
exit 75 onto Jake Alexander Boulevard.
So I have that faucet put back there. And here we go again, McDonald's, Peeler Road. Hey Siri,
In a quarter mile,
In
take
navigation.
exit 71 for Peeler
Ending
Road.
navigation.
I'm making a loop, you guys, a loop. That's okay. I'll make all my money at Peeler Road today. That's fine. Interstate miles.
Take exit 71.
Interstate miles ain't as bad on my car. But anyway, and then I have to get an electrician
In
out.
1,000 feet, turn right onto Peeler Road.
Put in a 30 amp plug for the RV.
Turn right onto Peeler Road,
I
then
looked
turn
at the
right.
YouTube, and I think me and my daughter can do it. We might attempt it. So basically, all we got to do is get a 30 amp breaker and find an empty slot in our breaker box and slap that baby in there. But I'd rather hire an electrician. I would rather hire an electrician, but if Dash and Granny has to now, she can wire that puppy up. She can wire that puppy up.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
And then we'll be ready for the RV. The RV.
Your destination is on the right.
And I'm just torn. I The smart Dashing Granny says get a used RV that's in decent shape. The Dashing Granny that wants all the bells and whistles says no, pony up about 30 grand and let them, pay for it. Oh, they got that out there, damn it. They got a cone in my pickup spot. Like, don't park here. Oh, and on my key fob, let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. I don't know if you can see it or not. You see that hole? You see it? That's the unlock button. I'm going back to China Grove, y'all. Okay, I'm going back to China Grove once I pick this up. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, here at the Bojangles, they gave me a stacked order, and one of them was for a lunch sandwich. They don't start serving lunch till 10:30. So I unassigned that one, and now I've got the biscuits, so I don't know how this is going to affect my hourly rate, you know what I'm saying?
Turn left onto Peeler Road.
We'll see. I didn't want to sit there 20 minutes waiting on...
Head northwest toward Peeler Road. Continue on Peeler Road for 1 mile.
I didn't want to sit there waiting 20 minutes for a lunch sandwich and make this other guy's breakfast sandwich be late, you know what I'm saying? But it says it's only 4.5 miles from the Bojangles. We'll see. But yeah. First of all, I took the order for Charlie. He got the lunch order, and I got there and she said we don't start serving lunch until 10:30, okay? And it'd be 20 minutes. I said okay, so I unassigned that order, and I was walking out to my car, and I got another order. It was a stacked order, and they tried to put the Charlie one back on me, so I had to go back in there and unassign Charlie again, and then pick up Herman. So we'll see how it goes.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto South Mark Drive.
But yeah, Bojangles serves breakfast all day, but it don't serve lunch until 10:30. Yep, that's the way it's rolling today for Dashing Granny.
Turn right onto South Mark Drive, then turn right onto US 29 South.
Yeah, this is a house, and it's heading me back to China Grove. I told y'all once I get up here, it's hard for me to get back to my home base because it's...
Turn right onto US 29 South, South Main Street.
There's lots of businesses up here, and lots of people who live here, but not lots of DoorDashers to bring them their biscuits.
Continue on US 29 South for 3/4 of a mile.
So once you take a dash out this way, you're stuck for a little bit. You're stuck for a little bit. You might as well just resign yourself to dashing in the country. But no, there really is a lot of a large business here, and lots of businesses, garages, factories, a couple of factories.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto Grace Church Road.
And a lot of people live here. It's a wide open area, spread out. That's what I'm trying to say. It's spread out. Everything's far apart. But I used to work up here.
Turn right onto Grace Church Road.
At CVS up here. I had to drive up here every day, so it's all good. It's all good. And I don't think this is going to be a dirt road adventure.
Continue on Grace Church Road for 2 miles.
Let you see. I feel like it's not going to be. Just anti-meals. Donate here. Oh, there's a big food bank back here. And they always have the sign out. And there's a satellite jail. I've delivered there before, the jailhouse in Rowan County. We got so many have to have satellite jails. Anyway, I'll be right back with you as soon as I get this dropped off. Hey Siri, directions to Walmart Supercenter in Salisbury.
Getting directions to Walmart Supercenter.
Hey guys, I just dropped off here.
Starting route to Walmart Supercenter.
From Taco Bell, that's my second.
Head north
order
on
of the
Berwick
day.
Court, then turn left onto Lockshire Lane.
Second order of the day. So
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Woodleaf Road.
it's not going too well so far. And the app has got me in the ocean again. So let's see what
At the
happens.
next stop sign, turn right.
There we go. We're back online now with it. So yeah, it's not going too well. But I'm gonna keep a positive attitude. I feel like dashing by the hour
At the stop sign, turn right onto Woodleaf Road.
is working better for me so far, because you know you're going to make X amount of dollars in an hour, and
In about 6 miles, turn right onto Jake Alexander Boulevard
the
North.
drives are longer, but they pay better. I don't know if that makes any sense to y'all, but especially on slow days, and this day is slow, for them to say that we're going to give you orders that will make you make $15 an hour, so it's all good. I'm out here to make money, so, and you know, Friday we got that mega order, that catering order. It was $127. I don't expect to get that every day, but it would be nice, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have to do one. I mean, I wouldn't have to do but one order a day if I got an order like that every day. That would be fantastic, but the reality is you gotta take bad days with good days. Hope y'all had a good weekend. I did. I had a pretty good weekend. You know, usually I stay home on the weekends unless there's something going on, and I do my housework and everything. But I watched a movie. I watched Ungentlemanly Warfare. It's a good movie, y'all. It's a good movie. I thought it was going to be like, kind of like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which I like. But it wasn't. It didn't have anything supernatural in it. But it was based on a true story about a group of English soldiers fighting the Nazis. So it was good. It was kind of like Monument Men, you know, where they had the Clooney movie where they had, only these were fighters. So, but anyway, I'll let you know when I get something good. This is a pretty good ride back to town here, so I'll let you know when I get something else good. Up here at Wendy's, it was a very large order. It's got some Frosties in my cooler. and a lot of food. Hopefully it'll pay good, and it says it's going 7.5 miles.
Turn right toward US 601 South, Jake Alexander Boulevard South, then turn right onto US 601 South. Turn right onto US 601 South, Jake Alexander Boulevard South. Continue on Jake Alexander Boulevard South for 2 miles.
Yeah, I'm going, this one's going out toward Rockwell, I think. So yeah, it's taking me right back to where I like to dash at, but this is on the main address is on the main road. It's a brick house, so we'll see. It says go 2 miles down here, which it runs straight into Ennis Street. Then I take a right, and Ennis Street turns into 52. Pretty much a straight shot here. Yeah, that Wendy's weighed the food. She had to set it all on a scale and weigh it. I don't know. Why you gotta weigh the food? I don't understand. She said it's a new thing they're doing and it's making her crazy. But if they don't, if I take a French fry out of their bag and they weigh it and it's not the weight that Wendy's got, do they get their money back? I don't know. Which I never do. I wouldn't want people taking my food. And that's a bad rap that DoorDashers get. They get a bad rap for that. Because there are, like in every job, some bad apples who will help themselves to a Frosty if they wanted it. You know what I'm saying? And I picked up again from a restaurant this morning. I think it was Taco Bell. Yeah, it was. And she said, you got to confirm the order in front of me now. And she said, because people have just been coming in there and picking up DoorDash bags and they haven't been DoorDashers. Which I can see that happening, especially like Chipotle does that. Their pickup station is across from their counter. So, and so does Zaxby's. They just set the food there. And anybody can walk in and pick it up. Set their food there on the DoorDash pickup counter and nobody's around. People just pick it up. I haven't had that happen where I went in there and hadn't had my order. But I have had it happen where somebody else had picked the order up and DoorDash says that it wasn't.
In a half mile, turn right onto US 52 South.
Then I had to have the order remade, and it took, no lie, it took me 30 minutes to get the order remade because the manager didn't want to remake it. Now, that was him. That was the manager's fault. But most places that I've dealt with when they had to remake an order said, oh sure, I'll just go ahead and remake that for you. But this manager thought it was his money, his food deals. I'm not remaking it until I hear from DoorDash. I'm like, okay. Be what you want to be.
Turn right onto US 52 South, East Ennis Street.
But yeah, that happens. It happens. It happens.
Continue on US 52 South for 5 miles.
Like Forrest Gump said, it happens. I came in Saturday from doing some grocery shopping, and my husband was watching Forrest Gump. We like Forrest Gump, but my youngest grandson and him, they really like Forrest Gump. So my youngest grandson, he'll be 12 next month, watch Forrest Gump. I'm like, you know, that movie was before your time, before you were even born. He's like, yeah, but I really want to see it again. I'm like, okay. Anyway, it says I got 4.5 miles to go to get to this destination, and it is a house. 7:30. So I will see you guys shortly. Dirt road mayhem, people. Dirt road mayhem. Alright, DoorDash. Hey, I am calling it a day. It is right at noon, and after I just got a PetSmart order, which was 30-some miles, I turned it down. I'm allowed one a day without a defect, or one an hour, it said, without a defect in my rate. 38 miles, PetSmart. I'm ending my dash with a 75% acceptance rate, a completion rate of 98, 4.9% customer rating, and I don't know why my completion rate is 98, because the orders that I unassigned were supposed to be unassigned without penalty.
At the next light, turn right.
Trying to mess with Dashing Granny. Let's see. Yeah, I can be 90%. And my earnings for today was it's not showing me what my earnings were.
At the light, turn right onto South Main Street, then take a slight left turn.
$66. So I am headed home because it's been a slow day, and I don't think that I can. I'm not going to meet a $100 goal. I mean, it's getting a little warm out here, and I'd have to get gas again. So going home. Going to the hacienda. But I will be out here tomorrow dashing, so I will talk to you guys then. Again, today, pretty slow day. $66 is my ending pay.
Take a slight left turn onto South Fulton Street.
And I am headed home for the day.